what's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music, and I am going to teach you some pentatonic scale ideas that go well with an acoustic guitar. Now, whether you're playing acoustic or electric, the pentatonic shapes and the notes are all the same, but there's certain like little cool things you can do that lean towards an acoustic guitar, like emphasizing the open strings, for instance. So I'm going to just show you a cool little concept that you can mess around and get really creative with, and I hope you guys dig it. Also, real quick, I have all the pentatonic diagrams and chord shapes, other scale shapes, arpeggios, triads, everything in my ultimate guitar guide. So you definitely want to get that. It'll help with all the lessons I give. You can get that for free in the link below, so get that. And let's have some fun. Here we go. Okay, so whether you learn the pentatonic scale on an acoustic or an electric, it's all the same shapes and everything. But with an acoustic guitar, emphasizing the open strings is always a good idea when you're playing. So for pentatonic, it's the same. The open strings are always going to be a cool choice. So I'm going to show you the G major pentatonic, which is the exact same scale as the E minor pentatonic. The roots are different. Like, so a G major pentatonic, you're playing over a G major style progression. And if it's E minor pentatonic, you're playing over an E minor style progression, or it works over E blues. But so the scale itself, just the actual, frets and open strings are the open E, and then the third fret with the third finger, then the open A, and second fret A, and then open D, second fret D, open G, second fret G, open B, third fret B, open high E, third fret high E, and then descending 3-0, 3-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 3, and O as an open. Now I started and ended on an E note, so over an E minor. So you can play chords from the key, and so if I did G instead, so you can add it within the chords. So that was within the chord shape, seeing the notes from that scale, and you can do little melodies in between those chords. And so when I'm talking about the chords, it would be G, A minor, B minor, if you can play it, C major, D major, and E minor. In any combination with that scale I showed you is going to work. So I could do something real simple like the open D, second fret, open G, second fret. That's a very simple concept within that G major pentatonic or E minor pentatonic. Now, if you're playing an E blues, works in a kind of its own unique little space in a blues setting. But so now what I want to show you, and we'll just think of it more for G major right now. It's the same notes, but think of it as a... So you have these extensions, and you can do this really cool little run right here. The 5th fret, 3rd fret, open. You have the same thing on the B string, 5-3 open. And there's overlap because the 5th fret B is the same note as the open high E. So you get this little more of a cascading sound. So you can hammer from open to the 5th. You don't have to go 0-3-5. You can go. And so then on the G string, it's 4-2 open. So there's great little things that you can experiment with. Open, 2-4. Now, if you wanted to try it on the D string, it'd be 5-2 open. And then 4 and 2 on the A. And then whatever's on the high E is on the low E, so 5-3-0. So that's going to work over an E minor progression that, you know, is revolving around E minor. You're going to also be able to use that over a blues, 12-bar blues in the key of E. And then you're also going to be able to experiment with that like we did with G major. Start experimenting with that. All right, that was it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to get that ultimate guitar guide, which is in the link down below. All the diagrams you would ever need for the foundation of playing guitar. I also have a bunch of free courses at martymusic.com as well. Check those out. Appreciate your support so much, and I can't wait to see you again. So take care. Hope to see you soon.